the advantage, 1-0. Chicago Huntsman, they'll be on the attack first round. Obviously, we expect to see the sniper in Formal's hand.
And I want to know if they're going to counter-snipe. Like, we know Formal's going to go up top. We know he's going to look over down these
I think
lanes.
they are.
Is someone just going to counter-snipe against
Based
them?
off X-ray, I think so. Might be Zed. No, maybe not. Back to way. So, no, they're going to give up mid lane for free.
They are letting him ride, but now you have Luka, again, just playing the cutoff role. He's sitting mid-map, waiting to either hear a player coming up behind him or to just shoot the man in front. But either way, while that's happening, Zed gets picked for first blood in the top window.
Well, now Formal knows. And he's going to spot, I believe that's Dennis, scrambled away. Chicago did have a first blood, so numbers advantage in their favor. Can they find the opening, though? The problem they have is, of course, no control over the A side, as you would expect on the attacking side on St. Petro, but they haven't really been able to get too much control over towards B either. Time is ticking. Obviously, now you get your dead silence. This is when you can make the play.
The call has been made. You got 5 men. Rotate back to the A site. You're hoping you have the man advantage, and they will have a 5 versus 2. You trade these kills, you'll be good to go. Dead silence popped on the hand of Arstides. The move is now, you make sure you trade these kills.
Arstides found the first blood. Can he find a second? Kismet's up top. That kill isn't going to come through. Scump takes control of the looking top window. And still no kills coming through. Just the one. Time ticking. Chicago have to make the play. The flank now could come through from Luka. Formal's going to be in trouble. And now the playing field even. 4 versus 4.
4 versus 4. Now the pressure's on. You got to watch your back while trying to plant the bomb. Envoy does get a pick on one end. Scump watching the flank, has 2 to deal with. He's going to play it slow in the door. Perfect play. Luka walks right into it. Dents for the trade, but still, you're in a 1 versus 3. Good luck. Have fun.
Damage done there from Chicago Huntsman. Dens really should have no right clutching a 1 versus 3. It was a 1v4. He was able to trade out Scump at least, but Arstides, Envoy, and Gunless still up for Chicago Huntsman. Arstides will spot him, and Arstides will get the kill. And that's an important round for me, for Arstides. After a slow game 1, finds himself a couple of kills there in the first round. Obviously doesn't fall either. A great start for the search for short for Chicago Huntsman.
And in my mind, that round is just all on Envoy. As soon as that flank comes in and formally gets caught out, it just seemed in my mind that the Huntsman took a very long time to make moves in the site. Like, they popped dead silence just for site control before they did anything. If Envoy doesn't go big and find those 2 kills, that flank could have been a lot more difficult for Scumpy to manage. But he found the kills. They clutched up. Nice round on board. We'll see if Envoy can continue some destruction.
Paris Legion now on the attack. Are we going to see maybe a more aggressive play over towards A? Traditionally on defense so far on this map from what we've seen. Formal doesn't always pull out the sniper rifle.
It looks like Zed is thinking about working up mid-map. Obviously, full site control on the defensive side for A, but Zed has opportunities potentially to make a move. Might be waiting for that dead silence before he tries to go for a flank.
You'd assume so. Of course, Kismet will have bomb. And it's Envoy who has found himself in a good position just to watch that cross. Get as much information as possible as time ticks, as Paris Legion essentially looking to do exactly what Chicago Huntsman did the round prior. Play slow, see if you can get a pick, wait for your dead silence, and then try and make a play. Whether you rotate fast to B or wrap all the way back to A and then trust yourself to win some difficult gunfights. It depends, but Envoy needs to be careful. He doesn't actually just get caught out here as a quick flurry of trades come through. Formal shut down. Envoy now knows the play to his right. He's going to have to challenge Kismet. Kismet wins the fight, though. Advantage, Paris Legion.
Spidey sense is tingling for Kismet. Now they're going to be surging through. Gunless with an AR, though. Question is, how fast does Kismet go? He tries to cross. He is just bait. Now the bomb down in the back, and Gunless turns and finds another 2 versus 3.
And that was just so quick from Gunless. Zed had absolutely no idea he was going to be set pre-aiming. So a free double for Gunless. Now 3 versus 2. Chicago Huntsman with the advantage. Looking to go 2-0 up here. They also do have bomb down. I'm not sure if Gunless is going to know that yet. Luka tries to pick it up. It's Scump up top. Gunless finds another. Chicago Huntsman cruising through the early rounds here of Search.
And it's just a nice play from Gunless in the end, right? He's able to find 3 at least that round, but really it's just Kismet saying, I just want to run to the back of the map. I want to get there with the bomb. My teammates be damned. Gunless says, I will take the freeze kill of my life. Makes a nice play on the guy in trains, and, well, the Huntsman will be happy for it. Up 2 rounds to none. Now more opportunities for Well, maybe formal to get a pick with the sniper.
Obviously, we talk about momentum and what winning game 1 for Paris Legion would mean. You don't want to make game 2 too easy for Chicago. It's only been 2 rounds, of course, but I love what we're seeing from Chicago Huntsman on the attack this round. First blood from Envoy again. Not afraid of trying to be the playmaker Chicago need.
And he's just surging through. RC just found another pick. Envoy playing fairly aggressive. Sounds like he has dead silence. Papa, you can definitely hear that. But his teammates have all surged through overpass B. There's only one man here. It's Kismet by his lonesome, who might just have the perfect reflank.
The flank of the flank. Has to be careful not to make too much sound, though. As Chicago, they got full control of B, but they pushed all the way through. They're waiting just to maybe secure 1 or 2 more kills. Dens goes down. Shocks and Kismet in the 2v5. Make that Kismet for the 1v5.
And Kismet for the death. Spent so long trying to make a play, try to crouch walk around the map as long as possible, and Envoy is like, oh, there you are. Let me get that next kill. In a dominant round from the Huntsman, who I think the guns might have woken up just a little bit.
Just a tad, just a tad. And I love what we've seen in the last 2 attacking rounds from Chicago. Say, we don't want anything to do with that B or A site, pushing over towards B.
And making really good use of the dead silence as well. You see Envoy pops it, has 0 fear, plays as aggressive as possible. Get some nice picks as well for those first bloods. Now it looks like you got a map spread for the Paris Legion on the attack. The bomb carrier actually completely by himself. They're showing a bit of presence over towards A. The bomb's not there. Zed with that first blood, and you got players for the Paris Legion all over the place. You got a flank at A, you got Envoy in the spawn of the opponent. You have players all over the map.
And obviously you called it out in the first round, Envoy being the key player for Chicago. He hasn't slowed down at that pace every single round, making a crucial play just to help open up the map for Chicago. And well, he may find another kill here in Dens, and he stayed alive. Pops the smoke, and the sneaky man may be able to just walk away. Brilliant stuff from Envoy.
I mean, Envoy is just the massive playmaker right now. He's doing whatever he wants on the map. You got players that are just trying to hide from him. They've spent so long just trying to hunt Envoy down, and now you see they just have to get out of dodge and make moves. There was so much openings that the Paris Legion had that round that Envoy stuffs.
However, it is a 3 versus 2. Still possible here for Paris Legion to win this round. They will need to get the bomb planted, which they'll do. Shocks and Kismet still alive.
Now the Huntsman grouped up together on the approach, trying to retake this site. They have to go fast. Scump is going to pop the dead silence, gets chopped down immediately. RCG's not quite there for the trade.
Gives you a little bit of information, but look at what's going on by the bomb. I believe that's Kismet, the white arrow. Mid-map now currently. Essentially stuck in a sandwich of Chicago Huntsman players. All he needs to do is check bomb and play his life. With 15 seconds left, have Paris Legion done enough? Kismet now with the information, he wins his 1v1. Arcides with just 8 seconds won't have enough time. Kismet gets the job done. Paris Legion win their first round.
And that is a huge 2v3 for the Paris Legion to get, because again, Envoy was almost the round crusher towards the start, just with massive flanks piercing through the enemy's setup. But when all said and done, you get that 2v3. And one, it's massive that they killed Scump, because he's the one that popped dead silence. He can take care of him quickly. Now the other 2 Huntsman players have to play a lot more slowly, a lot more carefully. And as soon as like Kismet's mid-map behind him has free bomb checks, the Huntsmen are never going to turn around again. They think they've already cleared out the map.
Well, 4 rounds in, Arcity still yet to fall. 5-0, but it's Envoy. Again, to reiterate, the playmaker so far for Chicago, sitting at 6-2. They start this round with a quick glance over towards Luca, watching the cross, and this is a good reaction to what Chicago Huntsmen have done the past few rounds on attack, expecting the B push, and he's in the right spot for it. Problem is he needs to at least trade out his life here.
He can hear these players as well. He knows there's at least one, if not more, nearby. They fly out for the challenge. You gotta get the kill, though!
No!
Arcides is gonna ruin him!
Arcides, he has a family, my friend! Considering map number 1, I don't know what Arcides did between game 1 and game 2, but wow, that was disgusting.
Now you have the Huntsman. They're already round back. You got Arcides potentially in the power position round back. Envoy again just finding kills all over the place. Kismet does get traded out. The bomb is going to be down for a moment, but it is a massive life advantage for the Huntsman once again.
I mean, if you watch your teammate get turned on like that.
They didn't have to see it.
That was
for our eyes only.
Disgusting. Dens for the 1v3. Find Envoy Bomb down. B once again, though. You still have to hunt out Arstees and Scump. Well, good luck killing Arstees in that form. 6-0 as is.
And he's got to go. I mean, if you have any hope of clutching this, you're going to have to go fast. You don't have to worry about the dead silence. Try to make a play. He's got to check so many power positions, though, but it's just not enough time for him on the clock. Scump is going to jump up to where Dens is looking, but now the pinch is going to get set in a controlling round. Arstees, by the way. There's something Lucas said in the interview before this match. He said, I've never played against these guys before. Arstees says, welcome to the show. And that's something I want to see again, by the way, because that was filthy.
That was not okay. 4-1, Chicago Huntsman. 7-3 Envoy, 6-0 Varsity, 6-2 Scump. On the flip side, not really much to get excited about. Kismet 4-5, Dens 3-5. As Paris Legion go back onto the attack. Down 4-1 though. They've got to start stringing it together some rounds for a chance.
Kismet, nice and quick to mid-map. If he goes through that door, there's a couple Huntsman players that are going to be ready for him, but Formal's actually going to fall. Kismet checking every corner possible. He's come out past the player, but his teammates getting all the kills. Dens is able to find two. The feed lit up by the Paris Legion, and now Kismet says, thank you very much. I'll plan on B. Take down Arstees if you can.
Wait a minute. Arstees 1v4. Problem. Bomb carrier was still alive, so bomb goes down at B. Now for the 1v3. Arstees, behave yourself! Shuts down Zed. I thought maybe if he could scramble away, we could see a 1v4, but he shows he is human. He falls, and Paris Legion take the round.
Now, as exciting as that kill was, Dens was in the perfect position.
He
can see the entire map cross from up in that window, depending on where he's playing it. Arstees would have had to have the best possible timing, the best possible luck, but there was nothing. That is Dens just making sure they can stamp out at least one round.
And no Formal, no sniper rifle. And Chicago Huntsman's attacking play is very B-heavy. Only once again choose to dedicate that side of me. You can see what Paris have done. They've put 3 players that way. But Envoy, dead silence popped. He's gone straight down the middle of the map. It's a brilliant play. Well, they expect it, and unfortunately doesn't check his close right corner. Shocks gets first blood.
Paris is a very well-prepared team, but now Arstees has been the playmaker. 8-1 comes through the door, doesn't lose these gunfights, takes Kismet down.
I mean, he's on fire. He's on fire. 9-1. Back to his reliable ways. We find ourselves in a 4 versus 4. Envoy and Kismet both down. All their respective teams. Of course, Chicago Huntsman need to plant the bomb.
More AR dominance coming out from the Huntsman. Dens tries to trade, but Formal stays alive. You got the 5 versus 3. The bomb gonna be planted. The 3v5 retake for the Legion. Shocks, though, nice entry kill, gets that first hit.
As you mentioned, bomb down. As you can see, potential fight could come through here from Formal. Bear that in mind, late to the party, but 3 versus 3. Time ticking, 27 seconds. Scump watching top window. If Zed can stay alive, Scump will look to call that out. Now Shocks has found 1, so it's a 2 versus 2, the instant challenge. Shocks has found 3. Now it's down to Zed to potentially try and go big as he challenges. Formal shuts him down as Chicago Huntsmen go 5-2 up. One more round, they tie up the series.
And that was a fantastic attempt by the Legion. They waited for Shocks to pop that dead silence to make the play. The players are the bait up in the top window for him to get through, but the trades from the Huntsman were just too good. The gun skill from the Huntsman was just too good.
One more round. All Chicago Huntsmen will need 4 in a row for Paris Legion as they go back onto the attacking side. It's been fantastic execution and strategy so far from Chicago. Getting the job done, playing their game, and for the early rounds at least, catching Paris Legion heavily off guard.
Formal, nice and aggressive. Him and Envoy, that duo, watching the B push from this side of the map. Nade's getting chucked out, so there will be a little bit of information that the Legion have. How much can you glean from that? I don't know. And Formal, as soon as his presence is known, he backs away from the car, wins the gunfight on Kismet, first blood Huntsman.
And he stays alive as well, doesn't allow himself to be traded. So an important play from Formal. Again, gives his squad the advantage. 5 versus 4. Luca able to retrieve the bomb, but it's Envoy ready and waiting for that push.
Envoy can't shoot the light pole. Only the enemy. Luca pops dead silence. He comes around looking for it, but Envoy takes him down. Luca, that is not his spot.
He isn't. Pretty unsuccessful as Envoy pops the smoke and scrambles away. Shox, of course, won't have that information. They still have to just respect that corner. Slides through. Meanwhile, RC's on the other side has found Zed. So now it's Dens and Shox. 2 versus 5. 40 seconds on the clock, and you need to plant the bomb. You're also on completely the opposite side of the map. This is not a good spot for Paris.
The good news, both players alive are Australian with all the chemistry in the world. The bad news is 2v5. It is effectively hopeless. You got to make a play. Shox's position is known. He gets taken down. Dens, you're 20 seconds for the round. You win a gunfight, but where's the bomb? Wrong side of the map, the Huntsman. Just take him down, get it over with, pop the dead silence, win the gunfight. There you go, the Huntsman with the